Welcome back, YouTube. We got Professor Proper, we got Mo, we got Four Horsemen. This week we are missing Ralph. He couldn't make it today. But today we are going to talk about this Buccaneers at Falcons Thursday night football game. Looks like it's going to be a good game. A lot of props. I was talking to Mo about it. There's a lot of good picks coming. Also, last week, the Hail Mary of the week went 5 for 6.
I don't know how you do that. You be pulling that shit out of your ass too. But
I
you be
don't.
cooking with them. You be
Do not be
cooking.
putting it on my ass. The Cardinals cooked me last week and week 1. This week,
That's on the do not bet list. Yeah.
next video, Hail Mary coming out again. We going 6 for 6. We going big. But this Thursday night football game, like I said, we got the Buccaneers and we got the Falcons. Falcons is at home -1.5. The over under is 43.5. And before we get into the picks or anything, right? I just want to say, I don't know, Cole, if you've seen that video of Kirk Cousins saying how he loves the nest and loves playing there now. And like his favorite part about being the Falcons is this home field.
Listen,
Like
man,
his
I got
home.
that swag.
Yeah, he was liking it. I seen that he looked happy. I was like, okay, he's getting back in his little rhythm, his little Achilles or whatever it was, feeling a little better. Um, it seemed like he happy. He liked how the home field is treating him. So
Nah, you
that's
just
all
beat me
good.
to it. I feel like the Falcons been home all year so far. Other than the Eagles game, feels like they've been home. But nah, it's definitely gonna be a good Thursday night game. Usually we get some shit for Thursday night, but we got a good rival for a division game. Probably two favorites for the division too. Honestly, I mean the Saints are definitely a good team, but I feel like personally for me, these are gonna be the two teams battling out the end of the year.
Yeah, like you said, I think the Falcons are 1-2 at home. So three or about to be four of their first 6 games are at home, which is crazy. Or 5 games about to be that's
That's
crazy.
not good though. That fucks you at the end of the year.
Yeah, they about to be traveling a lot. So, but what props you like for this game? I got some interesting ones. I want you to go first. What player props you like?
Player props, I got a few. I like. I think this is gonna be a great player prop game. Personally, I think the ball's gonna be flying around. No homo. Essentially, I'm going to be looking at two players, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. Chris Godwin's line right now is at 64.5, -113 at FanDuel. He's averaging 90 yards versus the Buccaneers. Like I said, this is a rival game, so they play each other 2 times a year, obviously. He's cooking them every single year, and he's cooking so far this year. He hit the line 3 out of 4 times, and the one time he didn't, it was like 10 yards he didn't hit for. Falcons do have a okay pass defense, but nothing too special. Like I said, Mike Evans, 59.5, -113 FanDuel. I mean, honestly, you're kind of crazy not to play both of them. Baker's playing well. Those are my two favorites for the Buccaneers so far.
You said Chris. You said Godwin and Mike Evans.
Yeah, I mean, both lines, I feel like they're pretty both low. I mean, Baker's gives them the ball. They probably get both 8 to 10 targets a game.
I like
So,
that. And kind of to touch on what you said about the Falcons pass defense. They aren't that special. I was looking at some of the stats before on team rankings. Um, the Falcons pass defense is ranked 13 out of 32 in like yards allowed. So like, yeah. And then the Bucks are 16 out of 32 at 203. So
yeah.
they both are on the same thing. But which is I'm happy you said yards. Their red zone defense when it comes to like the pass, both of the teams are crazy. The Bucks give up point three to touchdowns this year, came from like 0.3 touchdowns of pass touchdowns a game, and the Falcons gave up .8 touchdown passing yards a game or passing touchdowns a game.
He was in the
The,
lab.
the Falcons are tied first. I forgot with who, and Atlanta is fifth. So like, and when it comes to the red zone, it get
They clamp
real
it up.
hard to throw the ball down there. Yeah, it get real hard to throw the ball down there.
Hopefully,
But
Bijan gets a touchdown.
Rushing, on the other hand, Tampa Bay and the Falcons both 25 out of 32, 22 out of 32, both run the same thing for rushing defense with yards allowed. But rushing touchdowns, the Bucks give up 1.8 rushing touchdowns a game, ranked 29 out of 32, bottom three. And then not the Bucks, the Falcons give up one touchdown game, rushing touchdown game, 18 out of 32. So like you said, I think Bijan gets a touchdown. When I looked, he was -125. He only has one touchdown a year. I think they get down there, it gets hard to pass. They got to pass. They're going to either hand the ball off to him and be double to the flat. I don't know. I think they hand the ball to him. Bijan Robinson touchdown -125 was actually one of my props.
There you go.
And yeah,
I got
I
something
think
about Bijan then before you continue then. Tyler Algiers, I don't know if it was because he got hurt, Bijan, but he got 8 carries the second half. I think Bijan only touched the ball one time the second half. So hopefully the Falcons, I don't know why it's been the past couple of years they don't do this where they give the ball to like their bench players and not Kyle Pitts, Bijan, Drake London. So hopefully they don't start that shit again. It's a new coaching staff. Hopefully they feed the players their best players, but I mean that's something you gotta be careful for. But I like the touchdown prop. Obviously, he's the one that gets in the red zone. So
yeah, I like that. I think it's time. He only has one. Gets a little
no,
hard getting to the best player on offense.
he should have two, but yeah, one call back last week.
Yeah, but Mike Evans and Godwin, the only ones you like. That's the only two props you got for this game.
I mean, I did have a prop I was looking at, but now that you said that about your prop, I mean, Baker for 2 touchdowns does not seem like the move.
Yeah.
Nah,
Okay.
but I mean, personally, I think the over is a great play.
I like the under.
Here we go. Let me know. You probably like the Falcons.
I do.
I
I do.
love it. You gotta love it.
Listen,
I'm on, Buccaneers and the over.
I'm gonna put it on the screen right below us. Right. I was looking at the percent of bets placed on this game right before we got on, and listen to this: 67% of the money line bets are on the Falcons. Yet, I mean not the Falcons, the Bucks. 59% of the spread bets is on the Bucks. So a lot of people are taking the Bucks plus 1.5, right? Falcons home, they start off a little higher. And I feel like if all this money is placed on the Bucks, that line would have flipped drastically already. We'll have it at -1.5, at plus 105. As you know, it's close. I don't know. And the over under, right? It's 44. Yeah, 44. 77% of the money's on the over.
So you're just trying, yeah, all right.
Being the public. And I looked at this last. I did my little research and I liked the under and I liked the Falcons before I even checked where to put the percent of bets, please. I was like, okay, now I like even more.
There you go. All right, so we're in the opposites. I'm on Buccaneers over personally. I like to play. I mean, I need like 24, 3 touchdowns from both teams. I think it's possible.
Yeah, personally, I think it's going. I don't think it's going to be a crazy air attack on both sides. Yes, I do like your props. I think they do cover. They're going to get probably around 200. Baker might throw for 200 still, but I feel like it's going to be a lot of ground and pound for both teams. The majority of their offense is going to be set on that. I think it's going to go under 43.5. I like Falcons money line, but here are my 2 props that I really like. Bucky Irvin over 43.5 rushing yards. He cleared this line 3 out of 4 times. And he has the most carries on the most amount of yards on the Bucks right now by like a good amount. It's crazy.
Yeah, looks like he's taking over the starting role.
Yeah, him and White always get around the same carries. In the last 2 games, they both had exactly the same amount of carries. He just breaks the big ones, which is like, I don't know.
And he's in the red zone one, it looks like now.
Yeah, he breaks the big ones. So I like his 43.5. He cleared 3 out of 4 times. Bucky Irvin, I think that's a lock. My other one, I do like Bijan Robinson over 3.5 receptions. He cleared this line 3 out of 4 times, and right now he averages about 4 to 5 targets a game. I think he might get 2 early on, then he'll get the next. I think he hits 4 again. I think he hit 4 3 times before this year. So I like that 4 number is a solid number for him. I like that. And odds were. I do not know. I did not write it down, so I'll put it on the screen.
No, yeah. Add one more to that. I want you to do Bijan 100 yards receiving and rushing plus 115.
Okay, I like
if you
that.
want to take the 3.5 receptions, you might as well add that in. I mean, that's probably like 30, 40 yards receiving. They're gonna run the rock. That'll probably be like a plus 700 parlay. Throw some little money on that. Get your money right for the weekend. Throw some money on some touchdowns.
Yeah. And I do like Kirk Cousins' interception, -108. He has an interception. First game he threw 2. Second game he threw 0. Third game he had 1. Fourth game he had 1. Kirk Cousins' interception -108. I think he does some dumb shit, throws it up.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, like he's gonna do some dumb shit. But -108 is good odds for Kirk Cousins to interception. Like I
So
said,
yeah,
Kirk got it 4 times, so I like that.
Thursday night football. So one game. Take your time with your bets. Don't do nothing too crazy. Try making money for the weekend and go from there. That's all it is. I try to do for Thursday. One bet I usually try to do, but I
Yeah,
like that 3 leg.
yeah, that was his individual props, but you can also combine them. Yeah, you can also combine them. Bucky Irvin over 43.5 rushing. B. John over 3.5 receptions. Kirk Cousins interception. Odds probably be good. I actually didn't parlay because I was single, so I'll put it on the screen to see what the odds are for those three. But I like it. Bucky Irvin, B. John, Kirk. I like that. I like that.
Not for sure.
But
And then Oz, what you? How many picks you got over there? You little magician.
got a good one. I got a good one. B. John or Mike Evans, one of them to score the first touchdown. I love this player marketing ad on FanDuel. Like I said, I already got B. John to get a touchdown. Mike Evans is like Baker Mayfield, go-to target in the end zone. So why not? B. John or Mike Evans to get the first touchdown was plus 290. So if you got like a boost or something, boost it up a little bit, or you can take it straight. I love that, to be honest.
And that gets me to my next point. We're talking to a money man to the left over here. Someone had a really good weekend. So as you know, as always, make sure you get all picks in the Discord. We don't tell you guys everything in here. This is free. We want to tell you guys what we're thinking, but all of our picks are always posted daily in the Discord. He had some crazy ones. Make sure you shout it off in the beginning of the video. Yeah, flex that off because that was some good wins. He killed that 1 p.m. slaves.
Link will be in the bio or comments or whatever on the screen right there. But yeah, I did have it. It was a great weekend. It was a great weekend. We called a lot of the stuff too. I was watching it again. I think I missed out of all the games. I missed about 4.
Yeah.
The Hail Mary was 5 out of 6.
We're just chatting, y'all. At the end of the day, all the real picks posted in Discord. So
yeah, and I actually like these picks though, so I'm not just saying it for bullshit. So like I said, a lot of them was dead cash. So when you watch these pods, like take it into consideration. Like, okay, he took this, and just combine. He's always about combining the right picks. So. But
yeah, that's everything I got for the Thursday night game. So
I got one more.
We'll see what you got.
A little sprinkle. Like what I don't know what was it. Raheem White touchdown plus 185. He does not have one on the season. I think he gets his first one tomorrow.
Be careful. Bucky Irvin's taking red zones. I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying Bucky.
No, he is. But I think a lot, and Bucky Irvin is plus 150. I think a lot of people are going to take that, and they know what they're doing. I like White. I think he gets in there somehow, some way, gets his first of the season. You know how I get first of the season.
Now we'll be back for the 1 p.m. slate, 4 p.m. slate, the primetime games for the rest of the week.
4 Horsemen of the week.
And then college slate. Yeah, he'll be okay college slate. But the following week, we'll be in the lab for that shit. But yeah, as always, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, put the bell on notifications. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. All the support. Just one click. That's all we ask. Doesn't take a whole bunch of your time. It helps us. Shows love. So that's all we ask for. But yeah, you got Professor Prop, Mo. Love y'all. Peace.
Peace.